Appreciate it.
Man. This is Yusef. I'm here with.
You already know, man. Cavo. Cavo without 1K on the ground.
Yes,
Y'all
sir.
follow me.
Yeah. So today, we're just gonna be talking about like lifestyle, what it means, to be men, you know, to have a good disciplined lifestyle. You laughing?
No, I'm not laughing. You funny, bro.
Now you start looking up.
I'm listening, bro. I'm listening.
I don't know about. So what it means to be men, you know.
Lock in, bro. Lock in, bro.
My bad, man. But the reason why I chose you for this video because I'm not doing like random people. I'm choosing people who I know, people who I have like respect for too.
No,
Like,
I appreciate it, bro.
yeah,
Likewise, bro.
respect and stuff. Just like I met you through college.
Yeah.
Um, we basically just graduated that particular school. We're going.
Yeah, we did.
It's basically a 2 year, I guess you could say. We're trying to go to like our next
Yep.
level.
Yep.
Go to our different campuses now and stuff like that. But you know, basically, man, when I go there, whatever, what I'm saying. My first year, I was more focused on making like money and stuff, and you was the same way. Come to think of it,
So I'm the same way right now,
right now,
man. Nah, yeah, I've been the same
yeah,
way, bro, at school. Yeah, definitely.
yeah. And so as a result, we kind of messed up on certain things. Like our first time going into it, because we was focused on the current money, and then I think we both had that experience of like, damn, I'm trying to actually grow through school. Like, I want to grow my future too. It's like money cool right now, but we you know what I mean, like you gotta lock in. And so, I remember you told me about how like you forgot to like sign up for certain classes the
Definitely,
year,
bro.
yeah, the year prior. Yeah,
Even the way I met you, bro, I'm actually
yeah,
glad to be here, bro. Thank you for
yeah.
having me.
Of course, yeah,
So even the way I met you, bro,
yeah.
usually I wouldn't do no online classes, no in-person classes, I
Really?
mean.
Yeah,
So that semester,
yeah,
bro, like me now, I know we haven't caught up in like 3 months or whatever.
yeah,
I just been working, bro. I told
yeah,
you from the jump, bro, I have a business, my clothing
yeah,
brand. And last year, 2025, I did certain numbers with it
yeah,
and I worked. I worked and
yeah,
I even got to the point where I quit my job last year,
yeah,
bro. So,
yeah,
I was young, bro. I'm 22 now. I was 21. I
yeah,
mismanaged my money. I was going on trips. I had a girlfriend at the time.
yeah,
So it's like I started hitting like a downhill like
yeah,
last year, right before the semester, bro. December, it's June now.
yeah,
So to start the semester, bro, or even that whole semester, I was just in a place where I was just telling you, Yusuf, I was like, because my schedule was messed up, bro.
yeah,
I had 3 classes, like a week in person, four. I could barely work. I could barely invest in my business.
mm,
I just moved into my apartment. Like the semester was hard, bro. So
yeah,
when you talk about balance between trying to get money, trying to do this, trying to do
yeah,
that, and then school,
mm,
because you're younger than me. You're 20, so you're like 2 years younger than me. Like
yeah,
I'll be the main one to tell you, bro. It's not easy, bro. Like, but then again, like college, like I come to realize it's not supposed to be easy. Like it's
mm,
supposed, like if it was easy, I mean, this a cliche quote, but if it was easy, everybody would do it. But nah, bro, like college, that's what it's for, bro. Like we young,
mm,
we trying to do X, Y, and Z. We trying to get our degree. So it's like I feel like it's a new age of technology too, where
mm,
it's like, like the past generation, they wasn't making money online. So it's like it's so many avenues now other than school, but it's like you still trying to get your degree. It's like your focus is like, especially with social media, it's like your focus can just be everywhere at once.
mm,
So that's why, like, I don't know. I still be trying to get advice or give advice, but it's like good to like
mm,
just try and focus on like one thing, one path, instead
yeah,
of like just everything.
yeah. I feel that. Yeah, yeah. Um, Part of me thought about, I don't know. Part of me thought even, I don't know. So it's like, part of me thought about not making this content, like this video, because I was like, dang, like what if we're too young? You know what I'm saying? We're trying to talk about certain things, but I don't know. I guess this is just like part of like God's plan and stuff, you know?
Nah, definitely, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, for real.
yeah,
Um, I'm not gonna lie. If everything works out, cause I've been grinding this summer, I have some goals for
yeah,
myself. If
yeah,
everything works out, bro, I'm gonna start
yeah,
recording too.
bro.
Yeah, my birthday's in September. I
Yeah,
like pray for me, bro. I got some stuff
yeah,
I'm trying to do.
yeah.
But if things go the way I'm thinking, I really want to start recording too. So I
Mm,
respect you trying to
yeah,
shoot. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, oh, this
yeah,
gonna blow up and have 1 million views, but
yeah,
like you never know. But
yeah.
it's like, bro, at least you trying to do something. So it's, I
Right,
respect it. I'm finna do the
yeah,
same thing, honestly. Cause yeah. So it's
yeah,
like you never too young. Like we
mm,
still learning and stuff, but you never too young to start
yeah,
ever. And then shoot. Like the way I look at it, when I pick up my, if
Yeah.
well, I don't want to keep talking about it like when I do it. Like, I just want to
Yeah.
do it. But you know, the point of me picking up my cam, it's like I'm not where I want to be at right now. So it's like I'm really just documenting the come up. So it's like this
Yeah.
just good to document while you're
No,
young.
that's actually, yeah, that's actually beautiful, man. Yo,
Oh, for
that's
real?
actually beautiful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, for real. So I'm just like trying to document, bro. So it's like shit. Just keep recording, bro. Keep working.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro.
Heck yeah, man. That man said you documented my glow up. Yeah. But basically, yeah, just like how I was coming to school, you know, just like for me, I was kind of tripping. You know, I was trying to work 2 jobs, bro. You
Nah,
remember that?
yeah, bro.
That shit was wild,
You
bro.
was
Like,
man, you was
bro,
grinding, bro.
sleep was almost non-existent.
This man was
bro.
missing
I was
classes.
sleeping at school, bro. That was kind of bad. But I was still able to like I was able to do it. You know, so it's kind of surprising to an extent. But just how things played out, I'm not gonna lie. In certain cases, I was just very blessed, to be honest with you. But I don't think that's not something I would want to do again. Like, nah, that's not. I
Yeah,
wouldn't do that
definitely
again.
not, bro.
Nah.
You live and learn for real. It be like that. Every semester, dang, they be looking
Yeah.
different, bro. It's crazy.
Yeah, but I just remember just like you was somebody who was kind of with me to help me, like as like, cause I think my hardest classes is not like for sure like my hardest classes.
Counting too.
Yeah, accounting. We had accounting together,
Yeah,
and we had
yeah.
environmental science.
Yeah, it was some art,
Yeah.
bro. School, I'm just ready to get out the way, man.
Yeah, not for real.
Um,
And then we was doing that, and like I remember like every other day, like we would chop it up, or like either through text or you would call me or something, and you'd be like, "Yo,
Yeah.
man, this assignment, you know, did you do it?" And you know, vice versa.
nah, bro, we looked out, bro. Now
Yeah.
you was a real one during semester, bro.
Yeah.
For sure, bro.
And then you know, like there have been certain times I was able to ask you even for like advice in certain cases, you know, like, but you know, it could be. I feel like you're just that person I could ask advice about, you know, for certain things.
Shoot, bro. If I'm being real, it's likewise too.
Really?
Like, yeah, nah, I'm for real, bro. Like,
Yeah.
it's some stuff that like I felt like you did during the semester that I was
Yeah.
like, shoot. Like, obviously, bro, we both wasn't like 100% consistent.
Yeah.
But like, shit, times you show up, study and stuff, I be like, yo, like, I'm glad like I became like cool with you,
Yeah.
bro. Like friends during the semester
Yeah.
for real. Cause yeah, bro, shit, we all trying to just do it, graduate, bro.
Yeah.
So shoot, it's
Heck
coming,
yeah.
bro. It's coming.
Yeah.
Try not to stress.
Yeah. So as far as like, you know, as far as like carrying yourself, you know, and things of that nature, and you know, just like lifestyle, you know, and just, you know, again, just being trying to be men, you know, trying to be, you know, trying to be men.
Yeah, definitely.
What would you say about those particular areas of being men?
I don't know, man. That's a hard question. I feel like okay, like if you want the real answer, like it just start. I'm not gonna lie. It just starts with. I'm gonna just be real. It starts with taking L's. Like ever since I was 18, man. I'm not gonna lie. 18, I wanted all the stuff like for myself, like fast. Like you see the stuff on social media. You see the 19-year-olds and the AMGs, the Beamers, like all that. All that stuff, man, for real. So it's like, man, I really started having those like things. I'm like, man, by 21, it's like life. Like I feel like life will humble you. Like you start taking L's. Like 18, like I was a kid for real. 19, 20. Shoot, we still young, but it's like you start taking L's. You start asking yourself, like, damn, like why am I not where I want to be at? Like at all times. So it's like you start to ask yourself. You start to learn, and you start to be like, okay, I messed up here, or maybe, oh, I wasn't locked in like I said it was. Oh, I was just BSing. So it's like lately what I've been learning is like discipline. It's like, bro, every day I go, like, I'm not trying to, like, I just gotta be real. Every day I go into work, I'm working on my business, I'm working on my certification. And it's times where I ain't have, like last year when I told you I was like depressed, like and stuff, like towards the end of the year, like I was losing my business, all types of stuff. Like I didn't have nothing going on for myself. Like my classes got dropped. Like, bro, it's,
Wow, hold up.
yeah, I'm telling you, bro, like it was a bunch of stuff. Like I'm telling you, bro, like,
I have a question, right?
yeah.
What do you think that state you were in of not having nothing going for yourself?
Yeah.
How do you think that impacts you as a man? Because like even me as of recently, right?
Let me tell you, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're good. It's just like even myself, I've noticed that when I don't have goals, just how you move, you know, how people can even perceive you, like who you are, it changes. So I feel like,
Yeah. I feel like, what was you saying?
as men, I think it's very important to, you know, to like put your goals as like the compass, you know, of your life. you know, if that makes
If
sense.
there's
And when you,
any,
yeah.
if there's any young man watching this, read The Way to Superior Man.
Oh, you
I
read
started
that?
reading at 19 for real, and it says that as a man, you gotta have your purpose first. So it's like when
Mm,
you have no purpose, like when I had nothing, when my classes got dropped, like my
mm,
business, some BS was going on with my business.
mm,
I was even working because I had quit my job. Like I wasn't working at that time. So it's like literally I was just.
mm,
This when you have no purpose. That's when like you really get
yeah.
depressed because it's like
Mm,
I find myself happiest when I'm working towards something.
mm,
Even my job now, like I said, I got a couple things I'm handling now. Like that's why this summer, like, but when I'm working on a lot of things at once, it's like okay, like I feel my best because it's like you're on your purpose. You feel
mm,
me?
mm,
Like I don't mean sound like no red pill, like all those guys I remember, but it's like it's the truth. Like if you don't got nothing that you working towards every day, it's like where you know what I'm saying.
mm,
So it's like um at that time when I wasn't doing nothing for myself. Like I had no purpose going on. Like those 2 3 months, I had to rebuild myself. I would say like by not having a purpose in my life, a main goal, the main thing, that definitely had me like as a man
mm,
in general. That definitely had me like depressed and stuff. Like just in a
mm,
mental state that I really had to get myself out of. So that took some time, bro. I had a girlfriend, bro. Well, I'll keep it light, bro, because not too much on her. But bro, I just been focused on myself. I've been single, so
mm,
it's like that just shows you, bro. Like I don't know. It just gets serious.
yeah.
Like, so, yeah, lately I just been focused on myself. I had to get
Yeah.
myself out of that state. And I worked through that during the semester. Now business is doing smooth, bro.
Mm,
I'm working every day. I'm
mm,
working towards a goal for my birthday.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Shit. God, I know you're deep in your faith, bro. Like I feel like God, like, He takes us through ups and downs, like different seasons of our life.
Mm,
So it's like anytime I was down, I never took it personal, bro.
right.
I was just like, yo, I just gotta make it out like of this. So it's like I'm not surprised that like, oh, things get better over time. It's like
Mm,
you feel me, you keep putting your best foot forward,
mm,
like eventually things gonna
mm,
like really get better and stuff.
mm.
So so yeah, that's pretty much like just like how my mentality just been this year and stuff. So
Wow.
yeah, I've been selfish with my time. I've been trying to take things like personal or stuff, like things of that nature.
Mm,
And yeah, pretty much, bro. Shoot, I've been achieving my goals though, bro.
mm,
Or at least from my business, like my
mm.
short term goals.
Yeah.
I got a little checklist.
Yeah.
Shoot, bro, week after week, bro, I just be
Yeah.
what I can do, what I can check off.
Yeah.
And yeah, bro, consistency. For real.
Yeah. May God continue to help you on your journey, man. That's beautiful, man.
So, bro, I appreciate it.
Yeah. Just
Likewise, bro.
yeah. But
I'm gonna have some questions for you, bro.
go for it.
Nah,
Really.
nah. I want you to ask all
I
yours.
appreciate that, bro.
Yeah,
Um.
cause I know you checking on me. I ain't checking on you in some time, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. So way to superior man, having goals, just like from my experience of not, like when you're not in that state of having goals, you're gonna be more emotional in a
Mm.
sense of you're now kind of like, maybe this is maybe this is what happens to a lot of women, I believe it or not, is like you're
Wait,
now in a state of like looking for validation in a sense. You're looking for attention in a sense. Um,
man.
I really think so. Like if you think about if like you don't have goals, what are you gonna do? You're gonna hop on Instagram, you're gonna hop on social media, you're gonna start looking towards other like what the other people got going.
Definitely, bro.
And you know what that does? It's kind of weird. It creates a situation where now you're trying to see what everybody else got going on. People are actually less
Mm.
interested in you, believe it or not. And it's. But then when you're having your goals, and I just noticed a switch because when I'm in school versus not in school, I notice like right now I'm in school, I'm doing stuff. It just feels like boom, I have things set for myself.
Definitely,
And it
bro.
just
Definitely,
and
definitely.
just I notice how people treat me is different. I just
Shoot, even how you view yourself, bro.
yeah, like seriously, like how you carry yourself is actually gonna be different. When you have goals being set, and not just working. I would say like, but having goals, because yeah, I would say goals, visions and stuff like that. I think that's very very important.
Nah,
And
that definitely is, bro. I can't lie.
yeah, I think as a man, it's like there's other stuff too. I suppose. Like for instance, like we talked about God, like there is that sense of having to go in and heal yourself. And I think like you do have a sense, even if you don't talk about it so much, I will say, I just peep how you carry yourself. I don't know where exactly like you might say it, or like where you get it from.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but maybe you're just blessed in that instance. But I think like what it is, like you could say, like emotional intelligence. You know, a lot of people when it comes to men, we sometimes hold in our emotions, don't know how to handle it, don't know how to move. Then what happens? Now all we know is anger. You know, and that's what happens to a lot of men. You know, and it's very important to know how do I carry these emotions. You know, like for me, like how I talk to people might come off as strange sometimes, but
Yeah.
I'm honestly very confident with it. And I know there's like some people like might look at it kind of strange, but then my confidence with it, I think kind of makes them comfortable with it as well. But it's just I know, I feel, you know, when God puts something in me and he's like, I need you to let that out. You know, I need you to move that. And if I don't let it out of me, if I don't move it, it's not a good it's not a good result. You know, and I think it's good to be able to have those moments, you know, whether it be, you know, expressing something to people, you know, even if that person may not feel comfortable with or used to, you know, like how you express, how you carry yourself, how you move, you know. But there is there is boundaries to that. We shouldn't walk around very emotional as well. I think without a doubt, like there is a masculine frame that us as men we ought to have, you know, really and truly. But that doesn't mean no emotions. That doesn't mean hold it all in. It
Nah,
doesn't
definitely,
mean, you know,
man.
it means like yes, it's actually okay to cry and to express
Yeah.
yourself and to feel. You have to go through those emotions, you know. Um, yeah, man, the most powerful people who I've met are people who are like father figures to me. And those people, you know, those are people who I've probably seen cry, you know.
Damn, that's
Like
real.
seriously, like
That's
not for
really
real.
real. Nah,
Like
that's
those be the
real.
ones, right? Like
Nah, that's real.
people think it's the violent people that we see on social media.
Yeah.
Those are people who probably let me say that. I'm gonna just say like people in my life that I've seen, you know, the people who've made such a huge impact on me, I've seen tears, you know, I've seen them open up.
They probably just passionate.
Not for real, you know, I've seen some
I'm
stuff, you
passionate,
know.
so yeah, I
Yeah,
can see that. I
yeah,
understand.
you know what I mean.
I
But
mean,
again, yeah,
what I would say is like it's also good to be a lot of older men.
yeah,
Pause. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to
no,
get
for
funny.
sure.
A lot of men that are like older, but that like honestly have like you would want to be where they're at.
Yeah.
And I don't never like
Mm,
even my own father. Like I don't look at
mm,
another man like older than me. Like 10. I don't know if my network's not crazy big yet with like older like mentor figures because I got a few, but none crazy yet. But I don't look at the even my own dad. I don't look at his life and be like, oh, I want to like be him. I want to be the best me. But it's like
mm,
I feel like it's always good to have like older people around. That's like, yo, I could see myself like when I'm older, I'd be like a lot like them. So I feel like that's good to have around too. I've been trying to have more mentors and stuff.
yeah.
And shoot, it's good though that you can see like you have figures like that older than you that can like show you like, yo, this what being men is about. Because if I'm being real, I ain't grow up with no brothers.
Really?
So like when it comes to this whole like masculine like frame thing, like I was really low key, I was behind the curve. Like my sister's really my best friend. I still have like, I can still be cool with like women. I'm not, bro. I'm not. I would never say, oh, I have female tendencies. Nah, I'm actually like, especially emotionally, nah, I'm pretty chill.
Yeah.
Like, I know how to, you know what I'm saying? I've been working on myself masculine wise. Everybody is.
Yeah.
Everybody should.
Dang, I feel like, dang, that's kind of deep, bro.
But it's like, I was behind the curve, bro. I ain't had no brothers growing up. Even my dad, it's like, bro, my dad's African, bro.
Yeah.
So it's like, he like a little nonchalant with expression. Like, he not nonchalant for real, but like to talk and stuff, like you can't get much out of him. So it's like I really just had to. I don't know. I forgot where I was bringing this, but I will say I just really had to work on myself. Like anything, a lot of stuff I learned self-taught, or just by like looking at another person. Like one of my biggest traits, like one thing I'll tell I have a son one day. I'll tell him, I'm like, bro, like don't compare yourself to people, but just look at good traits like in others that you're like, oh, this is stuff I can instill in myself. And then shoot, just learning, bro. Like we never stop learning for real.
Yeah.
So it's like, shoot, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, about the emotional stuff that you was saying, that was actually beautiful because like, if I'm being real, it's Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and like women don't realize like women, that's a whole nother topic. Cause I could go on and talk about women, what I think, none bad though, but just like what I've realized in my 22 years. Well, what I would say is that, oh my God, I just lost my point then.
I don't know, bro.
What I would say is that, yeah, I really just lost my point. I'm not gonna lie.
You talking about women?
Yeah, before women, before I brought women, that changed
Your
that.
dad.
Yeah, expressions. But yeah, what I would say is like, yeah, men go through a lot, and like women don't realize that. So it's like, men, cause like we're expected to lead. Like that's also what like also like made me more of a man. Like my relationship, like my girl, like I remember even though I was going through it, like she had told me like she was like, oh, I still want you to do certain things. And it's like since she was my first girlfriend, like at first I thought she was tripping, but like I had to learn about women. Like my relationship, I learned about women a lot through college. I can't lie, no funny shit, but my relationship taught me like how like you know what I'm saying, how you should cater to women and the woman should cater to you too. But I did learn like okay, at the end of the day, it's like your woman gonna look at you. That's why I was telling you, Yusuf, like I'm not gonna like little bro you at ever. Like I look at you as like gender equal. You feel me? Like no matter even if I'm 2 years older than you, bro. I'm not that type of nigga. But one thing I could tell you since I'm 2 years older than you is like, bro, and I had that experience. It's like, bro, you get a girl, like you know what I'm saying. She gonna even a fam. Obviously, well this is obvious, but especially like one day when you like 30, when we 30 and shit, have a family, like it's damn near all on us, and that's what being the man is about, bro. You feel me? So it's like, bro. But then again, it's like your mental health. But shit, I mean, shoot, most people look at their dad, like they barely even, they look at you on like Happy Father's Day, they just be like, yo, Happy Father's Day. Bro, you don't know, but your dad really, shoot, a lot of people grow up hating their dad, like, for like they first, until they like teenagers and stuff, even till like they 18, 19. But it's like, bro, your dad, at the end of the day, he's really, even though he don't say it, he's over here like really hustling to, you know what I'm saying? Like most times out of not, like, so it's like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. When it comes to men being emotional, men having a lot on their plate, people need to realize that, and people need to shine light on that, bro. So yeah, that's what I'll say.
No, I feel that, bro. Yeah, I think when you're a kid, like when you're younger. Oh, yeah, like when you're younger, you know, just we don't really see those values, you know. And it's like you said, like you know, like our dads, they do a lot. I'm not gonna front. That's very true, you know. Like to an extent, to like you understand, like as kids, like we kind of see dads. I feel like we kind of see men as like tyrants and women as like these kind of like oppressed people.
Yeah.
Low key. Well, no, I say that. Okay. But
We can talk about it, bro, because when it comes to men and women, bro, like, yo, you grow with your mom. Like, I was a mommy's boy. I can't lie. I love my mom. Like, when I was younger, bro, it was just me and, well, it wasn't just me and my mom, obviously. I had my sister, I had my dad, but at times it just felt like it was me and my mom, bro. So it's like, you grow up thinking like women are just naturally like the best. Nah, bro, like I done been, boy, that's a whole nother topic. I done been through a woman since I was 16. And I hate to just say it, but I'll just be honest. So I feel you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I won't shine away from it, bro.
yeah, and it's like I won't say that. Okay, I feel like in college, right? I will say, right, this it's like where we're at right now. I'm not gonna. I won't say specifically as to where we're at. This used to be the hood. I'm saying like that. But as I was growing up, if you want to call it, you call it this. It's I guess it'd be like gentrification.
Yeah.
That's kind of the like if you walk around, you see like a bunch of white people walking around. This used to be like gang territory from like what from what I've heard, you know.
I'm not surprised.
But I say that because the women I've seen in college versus when I grew up, you know, in middle school and high school, and you know, just with like other types of women in social media, wherever the case, I will say I've noticed a higher tier of women from my experience. Because other people might think this is very controversial, and I get that. But we was at like a 2-year, you know, in like a very almost like a country type of area. It was pretty chill campus. For being real, it was pretty chill people. It wasn't like metro like downtown. So I'm saying people might have different experiences, but I'm saying I feel like I've seen that there are different caliber women versus what a lot of people might be used to.
What do you mean? What way do you mean? Shoot, just get off your chest,
let me tell you, right? I grew up here. There was a girl who my first ever girlfriend, I guess, down the street from here, down that way, right? Man, bro, man, cheated on. The first one, get out the gate. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of put me down this path of kind of like toxic, I will say. You know, like anybody who knew me from like 15 to maybe 17, really 16, like 15, 16, I was kind of moving differently, like toxic, you know what I mean? And it's because like how that did me, you know, like how that was for me. You know, I've grown up over here, you know, I know how it is, you know, I know how materialistic it can be. I know how, like, there's a reason why I grow my hair out. Like, if you go back in time, I'll have the full afro because I know the game. You know, I know the ball in the sense of, you know, I know it's like this world is run off of attention. You know, this world, you know, is just, you know, it's so, you know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I feel what you're saying.
But you know, I've seen other women, you know, operate, whatever the case, just how I've seen it. Honestly, I'm not gonna front, I really stopped dating after that. If I really be real with you,
Stop dating.
yeah, I really stopped. Like I would like when I say dating, like boyfriend, girlfriend, it was more like I'll mess with you, No
Yeah.
title is really attached to
No
the
titles.
situation, you know. And just from that, just seeing how women move, you know. Yeah, but I will say I've noticed like other caliber women, you know, and stuff like that. I will say, and not to say like all women, you know, like operate in a I'll cheat on you type of way or are looking for validation type of way.
So
But it can
like,
seem
okay,
like
so when
that.
we talk
Yeah.
about women, so what do you
Okay.
want to speak about like when it comes to women? Like,
Oh, when it comes to women,
what's your, you know what I'm saying?
I'll
What you,
say, you know, when it comes to women, you gotta understand. We've been taught as kids that women are nurturers, and that they're a part of who they are is to
yeah,
nurture you.
yeah,
You gotta low-key forget about that a lot. It's kind of the opposite. Men, we're the nurturers. You know, that's like that's why conversation. I'm serious. Like
hold up, hold up.
and that's why conversations like this are important for men to have, so that way they can grow up and nurture. And when you don't have that, when you don't have men teaching other men how to be nurturers, then we have, you know, we have gangs,
Man
we
need to,
have anger,
ooh,
you know, we
yeah,
have violence.
yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean? We
yeah,
have a lot
yeah,
of
yeah,
people
yeah,
becoming, you
yeah.
know, homosexual, like people not wanting to be that role of men that we know and understand
Yeah, I'm not
innately as
gonna
people.
lie.
You know, it's a reason why a woman can be so nurtured. It's because she's been so protected and so nurtured from a man. You know, whether it be her father or, you know, somebody else, for
Yeah,
her to be that way.
and
She
I
had to
don't
be
want to.
protected to be so soft and nurtured. You understand?
Yeah, and
So,
you're spitting a lot of facts. But before like we dive into, I don't want to ever make it like a. It took me some like it takes real maturity to realize it's not man versus women. It's never the man does more. Well,
okay.
I don't know. Nah, let me chill. But it's never the I do more than you do more than me. It's we do stuff for each other. Like we do stuff
Mm,
together. So men, even in the Bible, well I know you're Muslim, but I'll just speak from my faith because I respect you. I respect your
yeah,
faith. I respect
yeah,
your discipline in faith. But I'll
yeah.
just speak from my faith real quick, respectfully. So in the Bible, it says that I'll quote it real quick. It says that Adam at first it was Adam, and then Eve made Adam out of Eve. No, God made Eve out of Adam's rib.
Okay.
So what I interpret from that, brother, is like that your woman's made to like she's a part of you, but she's also meant to complete you. That's what I've
Mm,
learned. So it's like as
mm,
men, it's like yeah, we be doing good by ourselves, but why do you crave love? Why do you crave all these things? It's because
mm. Wow.
biologically, the way we were made, we crave that completion. So it goes both ways. Like men, like we complete the women too, for shit, sure. I mean, oh my fault, I don't mean to cuss on
Yeah,
this.
you good, bro.
Okay, but like, yeah, so it's like, man, I know, like, I can't say what the woman does, even at my 22 years of age, other than like maybe like, well, I ain't gonna get into gender roles because I'm not trying to piss off women. You know how they get on social media.
Yeah, yeah.
But at my 22 years, I'll speak for men. I'm learning what like men should do. Obviously, pay for stuff. Like when I get married, I'll probably pay for like
Hey, yo, man.
75% of the stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Never mind. All right, never mind.
Yeah, when I'm married, I'll probably pay for like 75% of the stuff, or maybe like 65. But like 65 to 75. So it's like you gotta
I feel like you're
provide.
not being. I feel like you don't want to be transparent,
No, I'm being
and,
real.
and because like you was like I don't want to say what I feel like the women's role should be.
I don't
So
know what the woman role is, bro.
okay,
I'm not
okay.
gonna lie. Like, I don't want to like you know what I'm saying because I just got our relationship, so we on cam, so I can't like be over there just like dissing like relationships and shit.
I feel like this.
So,
Okay, how about this? Time out. I'll say
yeah,
it like this, right? The most powerful woman, right? If a woman wants to be powerful, she should not try to overburden or try to overpower the man with anger or harshness. If you want to be powerful, bro, gang, like I'm telling you, like the most powerful woman is really like the most feminine and submissive one. You understand? I went through a situation where I was, man, gang, what? And let me say, bro, like yeah, it's a feminine one. You know, like if you can make him feel like open and shit like that, like you're gonna notice you can make him do like you got power over that. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's if you're looking for
yeah.
that. I
If
suppose you're looking for
your
that.
woman's feminine, like she's good in her femininity, like you gonna us as men, we gonna respond best to that.
Yeah.
And women need to realize that. I also learned that as a man, like you gotta keep your woman in her feminine, so like she won't start like bitching.
Yeah.
So, but then again, it's like you gotta have a naturally feminine woman to do that. I've been in college. I done been around girls pretty, so pretty, like model pretty. But it's like I would never, after spending some time with you, I would never. I damn near feel bad for your future husband.
Now I'm not gonna lie.
Like I'm not gonna lie, Shotty. Like you don't got it. Like you don't got like the best traits. Like you look
Nah, that's
good.
real, bro. That's
Yeah, I'm
so
not gonna
real.
lie.
Nah, that's mad real.
Nah, I
Yeah.
wouldn't lie to you. I'm pretty experienced. And what you saying about women with power? Let me add on to that. The best woman is the woman who can believe in their man and invest in their man. And I'm just talking about emotionally and like as a backbone. Cause realistically, I don't ask for no woman for money, bro. Unless it's my mom. I'm not trying to be funny. But other than my mom, bro, I've never asked a woman for money, bro. I've never asked no girl I dated for money. I never asked a homegirl for money. I just don't believe in that. And I'm not trying to come like, oh, I'm ultimate provider, because I'm definitely not that yet. But I mean, I look at my dad, and shoot, I know one day I'm gonna be moving like him. Shoot, times 3, times 4. You feel me? That's my goals, and it's like definitely I can do it. So it's like at the end of the day, while cause you're the same way. You're driven. You're disciplined. I could say that about you for sure. So it's like I'm ambitious. I got a vision. It's like while I'm over here trying to lead us to that promised land, because us as men, we're leaders. While I'm trying to lead us to get where I'm trying to get, because you know what I'm saying? You only like 21, when you only 21, 22, it's like, I mean, most of us is not like even established yet. So it's like, especially in this economy, not that I mean to make excuses. So it's like, bro, while I'm trying to get to where I'm going to get, because I can eventually one day provide for you and provide for our family, that's what I'm going to do. It's like, I need you to be able to hold it down, be able to hold my mental down. Like how we're talking about the mental health, things of that nature. So it's like, I need you to be able to be my rock. And that's like with femininity, that's what, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, but a lot of these women don't be acting right, bro. I'm not gonna lie. So it's like, bro, I'm single, bro. I've been dating, but it's like, at the same time, bro, it's like, I'm just chilling. I'm focused on me, bro. Like, none of these girls acting right for real. But I ain't gonna get out here and show the delusional side of myself. But yeah, that's what I have to add on to what you had to say, Yusuf. I can't lie.
I wanna reiterate what you said, and you said that it's the man's job to keep the woman feminine. That is super important.
But
again, like we're
not all the time.
You think so?
It's no, continue on your thing, but it's also up to her to be feminine too, cause like you don't want to just be over here trying to tame a dog and stuff. But continue.
Yeah.
My fault.
So again, I've just from my experiences, man, I feel like you almost gotta feel bad for like some guys who grow up in this world and and don't have the right don't have like either like just don't know you know what I mean, because then if you like don't listen to women's words, I guess would be the statement, watch her actions, because women's words, man, like
Women they'll manipulate you. They'll manipulate you without even knowing
they'll tell you one thing.
Bro, we got Jezebels out here, bro. We got real life women that dinner be against you, bro.
They'll do two things. They'll tell you they want one thing and then not like you when you give it to them. And another thing they'll do, they'll mold you to be a certain type of way. And then when you become a certain type of way, they'll no longer be interested in that. Does that make sense? So sometimes you just got to be able to put women's words to the side and look at her, like her actual behavior.
I'm not going to lie, bro. When you look at these girls, right? Because I want you to picture this. Picture 100 girls. Picture GSU campus. Let's just say it's 500 girls on GSU campus. You see all the girls at GSU campus, you're interested in like 5 or 6 max, realistically. Because you can't talk to all the girls on GSU campus. Let's say you indulge in talking to these 5 to 6 women on GSU campus. No sex, just like, you know what I'm saying, getting to know them as friends, because this is what I'm learning. You get to know them as friends, you start slow, you start to realize what traits and qualities they have, and eventually if you want to lock in with them, lock in with them. Like, when you're young, it's good to keep, it's going to sound hard, but it's good to keep like options open, and then eventually lock in with the one that you really like, bro, whenever y'all are ready. So it's like, let's say the 5, 6 girls, you're talking to them at GSU campus, and to go off what you said about like the whole woman thing, just because you were interested in these 6 girls, not all of them are women, bro. One of them is just gonna be a girl that's just gonna shoot. Most of them probably just gonna BS you. Like, you 20, bro. I don't know when these girls start locking. I don't know. It really just depends on the girl. Cause you be like, oh, like looks don't be everything, bro. There's so much things like, oh, career. What's your career? What would you do? Like, what's your traits? What are your relationship traits? Like, this relationship, I was in a relationship for a year and some change. You really wanna, even how you think it is with marriage, bro? When you're in marriage, like, your woman literally is your second half, bro. Especially when you have a family. So it's like, bro, you really gotta look at these. Not all of these girls, like these ones, like, you gotta be selective with your picking, bro. And like, even though I'm telling you this, I'm really just telling myself too. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like, Like anything I tell you, bro, I'm over here telling myself for
Yeah.
sure.
But just yeah, yeah. Definitely like as life, I think I would say like again like when it comes to women, like you gotta keep them like you gotta keep them in that spot. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep them in that zone. You know what I mean? Because when she start acting crazy, and that's what I'm saying. Like once you let a woman like act a certain type of way, acting masculine, she'll lose respect for you. You know, and then that's when like things can change. You know, so you got to kind of keep her like in that spot. You know what I mean? And sometimes for me, I realize like for me like I like when it comes to like putting a woman like in her place, I just notice for me it's like how I carry myself. I'm not the type of person to really like put hands on women
Hell
necessarily.
no. Yeah, hell no.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, of course not. Right? Of course not. You know, I'm
Yeah.
not the type to like yell at her or really even necessarily argue per se.
Yeah.
But I be noticing like just like how I carry myself. I feel like it's really how it is. It's like it's like you playing chess, in a sense. You know, but it's kind of like it's just like low key with it. You got like I'll be pushing her into her place. Like, does that make sense? And
Yeah.
it's like you got to be able to like peep like just like peep the energy and just see how it is.
It's
And then
cause
boom,
like
when you make her feel comfortable, then you'll notice she gets happy. You know what I mean? But when I say
yeah.
make her feel comfortable, make her feel secure in that sense. You know?
You're right, bro. I hope you stick to that. Like, cause I know we was talking about like you getting in relationships. So I don't know. I know you date with like serious. Like you're very serious. Cause you said I feel like you're very serious. Like you're serious with your religion, your faith. So it's like when you see a woman, you're more disciplined and serious, and that's a good thing, bro. That's how you find a wife quickly, and he who finds a wife finds a good thing, bro. So it's like once you find,
It's the only Bible.
yeah, that's in the Bible, bro.
It's the only Bible.
Yeah, bro.
I was like,
Shoot,
my
now you good. You good. So it's like, bro, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, shoot, just keep doing your thing, keep being your own
bad.
person. Cause me, I'm 22 now. It's like I'm single now. It's like I'm dating now. I don't know when I'll be in a relationship again. So it's like everybody's thing is, everybody's thing is different, bro. So I don't know. So yeah, shoot, I feel like you just keep doing you. But shoot, anytime you having girl trouble, bro, you can call me. I done been through it all in college.
Yeah.
I done been everything. I done been the boy bestie. I done been the homeboy. I done been the
You mean a boy
friend with
bestie?
benefits. I done been the boyfriend. I done been. It's like I'm not gonna lie. I'm more of a BSer than you, bro. I'm down. I'm down to have. I'm not trying to say I'm down to have fun, but shoot, in college, bro. In high school, I had a lot of fun. In college, shoot, same thing, bro. Just trying to have fun, talk to people. It's always good to just make a good experience. That's why I be telling you, like, it's good to go on campus. But then again, I know you're more focused. Like you more focused. You don't really probably too much care for all that stuff. But shoot, by partaking stuff and stuff like that, even just joining clubs, like you start to mold your experience. Cause it's like me, like I mean, it really just took me to like recently, like the past year, or I don't know, like I really been working hard on building my life. But shoot, now it's like I can call up like a lot of friends and see my friends. That's another thing that keeps me like not depressed. Like I moved into my apartment, I got my apartment straight. Like people be pulling up on me. I just threw a party. Like I don't know, I just the people having those people around you, just stuff like that, bro. Just yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So it's always good to like catch a good experience. But I know you like one day you probably like soon enough you probably gonna lock in. I know you're probably like as long as you're career focused, like the focus is good to be focused. Cause like you're actually getting somewhere. So shoot, yeah, bro. Like you were saying way earlier, like beginning of the clip, when you're focused on your purpose, one thing that also like came to me off that thought, it's like, oh, you're on your own path. So it's like when you're focused on your own path, not comparing yourself to others, and you're generally making, you know what I'm saying, steps forward. That's when, you know what I'm saying. That's all there is to it down there. You feel me? So I'm telling you, bro. Shoot, I feel like we stay locked in, bro, between you, because I'm not where I want to be. I'm making strides, and I'm really setting goals, and as I'm getting older, I feel like I don't know if my frontal lobe developing, but you know what I'm saying. Like we gonna eventually get there. I used to want it, the fast money, fast money. Yeah, we reaching our goals, and maybe you know what I'm saying, it's taking a little longer, but you know, one thing that's also been helping me is learning that these things take time. So between me and you, bro, it's like we keep this straightforward. We pray to your God, I pray to my God, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying, for real. Like we pray to God just in general. It's like you feel me, like eventually something gotta shake. For real, I can't lie. So I don't know. I keep my faith in God. I keep grounded. Like I keep myself grounded. And I just try trying to show up every day, bro. Like just trying to show up. And the reason why I push myself this hard is because like at the end of the day, bro, like you said, bro, the whole theme of this convo dang near, it's like we men, bro. Like eventually your wife, your kids gonna be looking up at you. And that's a scary thing. That's why a lot of men run away from that. But men who run away from, I'm serious. Men who run away from that, y'all are not, bro. Y'all lucky. I don't want to cuss on Yusuf's channel, bro. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? That's the ultimate thing you can do. And it's okay, bro. Like, I'm not y'all, but it's like, at the end of the day, bro, that responsibility, one day you're going to be a dad. I mean, we got time, bro. Like, man, a lot of men's promise, like, when you're 30 plus, it's like financially at least.
When you mentioned the wife and kids, my heart felt like running away. I'm not gonna
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie.
laughing.
That's crazy. That's even me talking about like it's crazy. I mean, shoot, you only 20. I'm 22, bro. So it's like at the end of the day, bro. Like that's why I'm spacing myself out from that respectfully. Like I don't know when you ready, but I'm not getting married till like I'm not trying to really start locking down my wife until like 25, 26 ish. Really 26, bro. But the best time to get married, have kids is like 28 to 32. And when I say 28, 20 is low key the earliest. 32 is the latest. That's not a big window though. So that's why I'm finna be taking dating more serious. But right now, I really just low key want to focus on myself for the next year and a half or two and like date. Like me and my girl, we might. I don't know. I can't say too much in case you know what I'm saying. Actually watch this. But yes, I still. No, I'm just playing. Let me not be delusional. Yo, but yeah, I'm just focused on me, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Well, I know you was texting, you know what I'm saying? You said that you was looking to lock in. I don't know if you're still on that, but if you are, I respect it because you different than me. But right now, it's like I'm just focused.
You know,
you can have a woman and focus on yourself. She just gotta be the right one. That's what people don't realize. So it's like to find that one, that's gonna take more like than just I want to lock in. So if you find that, bro, you like I said, you got something good. You just gotta commit and show up for real, I guess.
Ultimately, I would say, as far as myself, you know, we kind of just again, like you said, like just being focused right now. I would say, you know, just I don't know. I just feel like the game so it's almost when you focus on the game, you know, it's almost too emotional. I don't really want to do that right now. You know what I'm saying? But
you still figuring yourself out your career out, bro. Like, I wouldn't really lock down I really wouldn't lock down to after school, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was
like
thinking,
low key. Like I would start dating. Like nothing wrong with dating ever. Like especially if you're not having sex with a girl and you just enjoying your time getting to know her. There's literally nothing wrong with that. But like actually locking down, actually getting serious, I would lean towards like graduating with your bachelor's, getting your job, cause like it's just easier. Like you'll be a little more older, bro. Like you'll have more options. You'll know more about your stuff. But I don't know. Whatever happens, cause I don't write your story, bro. God writes your story, bro. You feel me? Like real stuff. So, but I don't know. Like right now, it wouldn't be my main focus at all. Me personally, I'm not gonna lie. Especially at 20, I'm not gonna lie. But shoot, you got it's more important things. But love is still important though. Like people like to act like, oh, I'm so player, I don't care about this girl. But like I've come to the realization, bro, like men are really supposed to be made to complete women. And like nowadays, bro, we got a lot of like divorces and like a lot of people single and like a lot of stuff messed up on love. That's just cause like love be like messed up. People be playing. But it's like you find the right person, you lock down, like you know you investing into something, you building something good. You're generally winning at life rather than a person who's like 40, 50 single. So I don't know though, bro. People need to wake up to that fact, bro. And I know like we young. I know I'm young, bro, and I feel like I be talking like ahead of my age for real. Like even when your stepdad was out here, I was like, dang, I know I sound like I'm talking ahead of my age. But at the end of the day, it's like, bro, I just trying to be level headed. It's like you come with a level headed approach. You could think like the more level headed you are, you can dang near think years ahead. You see what I'm saying? So it's like I try and have it took me time to be level headed. Like I said, at 18, 19, I wanted everything. I wanted it all, bro. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? I had anxiety from that. So it's like, bro, it really takes to be level headed. Like I said, like to change your mindset, be like, okay, it takes time. I'm gonna work on these things. Just in general, bro, because I'm over losing my main point.
Yeah, my stepdad, he was very influential in me growing up, you know, and you know, hopefully y'all can chop it up eventually at some point. I don't
Yeah,
know.
for sure, bro. I'm down, bro. I'm always
Yeah.
down for a chat, bro.
Cause like for him, like he's kind of like spiritual and like with it type stuff. So like he'll like I don't know, it's weird, but in the sense of like,
Talking about something that's weird.
cause like when he'll speak to you, it feels like you know what I mean. Like it just really hits you. I feel like you know,
Nah, that's what's up.
cause like some like a lot of men like that like people got or like a lot of men in general. Like if you hear like what they're thinking about, it's really just women, and that's
Yeah.
honestly that's
And
really it. I ain't gonna
that's where
lie.
they lose their focus,
I ain't
bro.
gonna lie.
Like I'm delusional too. I love
Yeah,
women. Don't get me wrong, but when your main thing is women, you're always gonna lose. I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie. You gotta keep the main thing, then
Mm.
women after, bro.
Yeah, I would say like just being able to take care of you, um, really, and with that, like we said, like emotionally is pretty important. Lifestyle is super important, because again, like when you don't have a lifestyle, you don't have goals that you're going towards, and a part of that lifestyle isn't just having goals. I will say, it's also you know playing the
Taking
game. It's also being able to
taking care of
chill,
yourself,
taking
bro.
care of
Yeah,
yourself.
taking
Yeah,
care of yourself.
that's super. Yeah,
Like what got me out of
yeah.
what got me out of a depression. I'm not gonna say my depression. I'm not gonna give the
Okay.
enemy power, bro.
Oh,
Like God wouldn't, you
alright.
feel me? It gets that
Yeah.
deep. But what got me out of a depression was the fact that like okay, the main reason why I was in that state like down is because I didn't have much going for myself. So the relationship with myself,
Mm.
even the way I viewed at myself, like you can't be happy and you hate yourself.
Yeah.
That's point blank period. A lot of your happiness, a lot of your perspective, point of view, a lot of your outlook
Mm.
depends on your relationship with yourself. So it's like if you know you're doing things that will take care of you and that will propel you forward, that's how your relationship with yourself gets better over time. That's how you trust yourself more. That's how you love yourself more. Like even with women now, it's like bro, a lot of women like okay, they don't like I'm really working on myself.
Yeah.
Likewise, so it's like you are. So it's like bro, even if a woman like reject me now or she don't like me, I respect myself so much or I got so much self love and self respect. It's like shoddy like no, it's okay. I'm not tripping over you. Cause it's
Mm.
like, bro, all these things, yeah, like you feel me, like you gotta really have that relationship with yourself. You gotta build that shit with yourself. So it's like, bro, my fault for the cussing. So it's like, bro, like you said, play the game. That's why, bro, I'm a stoner, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I be rolling up, but it's like I'll roll up, I'll do stuff. I'll go to the gym. I'm sorry, I'm just being
You're
honest.
good.
I'll go to the gym. I'll just do stuff that will make me happy. Especially since I've been single. I can't lie, cause
Yeah.
some girls like they just want you to give them all your time, bro, all your energy, all your time. So ever since I just been focusing on me, bro, I just been doing stuff that'll make me happy. I be going on runs,
You
just
go
a
on
lot
runs?
of yeah. Remember that one time I was down
You
there, like
did. You did say
you
let's go for a
remember?
run.
Yeah, you remember? I was
Yo.
serious. Yeah, exactly.
I forgot about that.
Yo, I be doing stuff. I be out here doing
You
stuff.
was like,
Bro.
hey, yo, let's go for
You
a
don't think
quick.
I look skinnier since like the beginning of the semester? You probably couldn't tell. Cause like I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm in shape now. I got like a 6-pack and stuff.
Okay,
Like
okay.
I really just been. Well, I've been losing weight since like what's it called? Probably like March, April for real.
Yeah.
Just from cooking. It's habits. Habits. That's a whole nother topic. But
Yeah.
yeah, bro. Shoot, I'm telling you.
Yeah, man. I would say just as men, our value is pretty much has to be built. You know, like that's how you gain respect. That's how you gain loyalty. I would say is built. You know. Um, but you know, I think good connections. You know, connections with like strong people. You know, is very very important. Um, I'm kind of curious. You said you have some questions for me that you wanted to ask me. I think the video it's been a lot, you know.
Oh yeah,
And
we could wrap up real quick.
yeah, but I do want
I'll
to
ask.
yeah
What happened?
I do want to ask I do want to hear like your questions if you don't mind. Yeah.
My question for you is, since you're like 2 years younger than me,
Yeah.
you're really ahead because like I was
Really?
supposed to graduate this year. I can
Okay.
graduate next year,
Yeah,
but I don't know. At this end,
I'm not ahead. I was ahead.
Yeah.
I'm on time now technically. My bad.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Well,
No, you good. Cause
Yeah.
me personally, like I started like being off of like you know what I'm saying, only taking like 1 or 2 classes last semester, like fall semester, cause my classes got dropped.
yeah,
I had time to think about my career, actually what I want to do. So I know like all the stuff I want to do, like in real estate, um, construction management, business wise. So it's like I'm generally staying anchored and starting from the ground up from that.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm not really rushing stuff. Like as
Yeah.
long as I graduate within the next 2 years, obviously, like I'm chilling and I'm trying to set that type of life up for myself.
yeah.
So one thing I ask for you is like, even though like I've seen so many great traits from you, so many good things, it's like, what are some of your goals? Like, okay, now we got our associates.
Yeah.
what would you say is like some of your goals? Like, okay, obviously I'm gonna push for my masters, but
Yeah,
like beyond that, like it's so many things more than masters. It's career, it's
yeah,
faith, it's God. It's like, you know what I'm saying. It's so many
yeah. That's true.
things that in life that's like, as young men, bro, we gotta like really values. It's so many things, so much growth, even for you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like really just for like the next like year or two or three, bro. Like I really just want you to like, even me too, bro. Like, shoot, just stay focused, bro. I just wanna like hope you have like goals, like really things that like really progress, cause it's not easy, bro. Cause even when you set goals for yourself, even if you don't achieve all of them, like you really be sad. But like I'm telling you, bro, like I really just want to see you shoot like the best for you, bro. I'm rooting for you. I may not always reach out to you or likewise, but shoot, bro. All the convos we had this semester, bro, real, bro. Even now, bro, real. So it's like, bro, you really, you know what I'm saying? So shoot, bro. Shoot, I just want to see where you think, what you thinking, bro. Like, you know, for the future, or like what you know what I'm saying? Just like what you hoping for, or what's on your mind, or what's on your head, bro. At least.
In a sense, I would say, how you say
I
this?
know that's a lofty question, but it's also good to think about, bro. Cause
Mm,
at 20, I know I still have my ambitions with my business, but like, bro, from 20 to 22, my life, like, you know what I'm saying, so many things, uh, like, you know what I'm saying, I done went through like different arcs and like different learning lessons, so it's always growth.
I've kind of accepted, just that like certain things, is like you play chess, right? When the
Um,
king,
mhm.
well, you probably, I don't know if you play chess. Okay.
Yeah, I don't play.
When the king is done, the game is over.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm to the point now to where I've accepted, that the king is finna be done, in a sense. And I say that because you know, just my family. I'm just looking and I'm just seeing. I'm just like, you know, I don't want to explain it, but I have hope. I see that my family, is like what it is like it's kind of for the people that have kind of grown up. It's kind of is what it is now. It's kind of stuck, and I just see my younger siblings in particular, and I just think about them, and I'm like, hopefully I can be something that they can appreciate, and hopefully I can be something furthermore for my family
Mm,
that can be good for them. Like for me, it's really
mm,
about family. I've kind
mm.
of, what else, I mean, like who else do we got? You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
But
Shoot, just continue. Yeah, I feel like I see you. I'm sorry, I
yeah,
didn't mean to cut you
no, no,
off.
you're good, bro.
You
You're
can
good, bro.
definitely be that light for your family, anything you want to be, bro. Shoot. So just keep going, bro. Like, I shoot. Definitely, bro. I
Yeah,
feel like you should be straight, bro. Just keep praying, bro. Shoot, I could say, oh, I believe in you, but that don't really matter, bro. Shoot, at the end
yeah.
of the day, the only person who knows is God. And, like, shoot, man lie, people lie, but you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, you do what you have to do. Feel me?
But like even if you lose life, I'm gonna die. Everybody who I love is gonna die eventually. Even if you lose, at the end of the day, your own life or somebody who you care about.
That's why,
Um,
like, with this path I'm doing, it's like now that I stuck to this path, it's like I'm not saying, oh, I'm never aiming to fail, but even if shit like a little, I don't, well, no matter what, it's like, bro, I'm gonna go for it. Like with this whole PM path, this whole real estate business, like, I'm gonna really stick to it, bro. I've been talking about real estate for real, or it's just been something that like in the back of my head that I've been trying to lock in since I was like 17, 18. Like at the end of the day, you tell yourself you're a boss, you're a CEO. It's like, sure, I'll start from the bottom. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll start from where I need to start from. But like I said, bro, like you said, like you trying, you got these goals for yourself. Not like you damn near gotta be willing to be like, oh, like I'll take an L here, but keep pushing. Like at least I tried. So shoot, just keep trying, bro. Like a lot of people don't even try because they scared of failure.
mm,
Like you gotta be able to embrace failure and move past it, cause it's not very often you just gonna be straight successful. So that's just adversity, bro. So these are just things I tell myself and just try and keep pushing, bro. Cause it don't always be easy to keep pushing. I can't lie, but shoot,
yeah. But like I was gonna say, even if like you lose, at the end of the day, you know, it's there's a saying, I guess, that's been in my heart. You know, is
Mhm.
that
I'm gonna take a little behind the scenes photo.
cinema.
Bet.
Even when you lose, even if you die, people around you die. Um, when you understand, and you believe that God is real. It's like it almost doesn't matter.
Yeah, I
You
just
know.
put my faith in God, man. Like if I don't got it, I know God got it. So
Yeah, man. But other than that, do you have like any other question or anything? I don't know.
nah, that was my main
Ask your question.
question, bro. Like
So
we
it's
could
like when I
talk
go.
after this. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
gotta go, but we could talk after this. Like keep in touch, bro. I appreciate
Yeah.
you for having me and stuff for real.
Yeah. Heck
And
yeah,
shoot,
man.
just send me the clips. I'm gonna probably
Yeah.
post a little some
Really.
shot. Yeah, definitely. Just send
Yeah.
me the clip once you're done. I'm gonna shout you out on my story.
Yeah.
And shoot, bro, we gonna stay in talks for sure. I
Yeah.
gotta go because I got work in the morning.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, bro, I really appreciate you for having me, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I
Yeah,
appreciate it as well, man. Hopefully people can learn from it and gain from it. Maybe we'll look back on it on the window and I don't
maybe in
know, see
like a few
something.
years. It's like God
Yeah.
willing, bro. Like
God
at the end
willing.
of the day, it's like I'm gonna just stay grounded. I'm gonna stay humble. I'm gonna pray.
Yeah.
So it's like at the end of the day, bro, it's not up to me. It's up to part of me. Yeah, part of it's up to me, but at the end of the day, it's like it's God. It's like whatever God like has a line for me. So it's like I know, brother. Like you keep praying. Like we keep putting in this work. Like it's just up to God at that point. Like Kanye said, like that one Kanye quote. So it's like I try not to stress. So it's like we keep God willing, things will get better over time, and we will look back in a better light. So I'm telling you, bro, shoot, just keep working, keep grounded, and we gonna be good
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. All right, then, man. I really appreciate you, bro.
Shit, appreciate you,
Yes,
bro.
sir. Respect.
For sure, bro. For sure.
Those are not looking. It's not recording.
Yeah.